one I did was like a collage version,
Right.
and it was of him about to eat the world. More pessimistic view of that I have, but there's still a few good people helping out, and
there you go.
They're gonna stop him.
I love it. Looks nice.
That's amazingly intense.
Thanks, man.
Dude, setting the bar pretty high here, dude.
I appreciate that.
All right, let's go over to Ed. Just fleshing this out, man. That Gambit and the Nightcrawler are looking dope.
Yeah, real good.
I was working on this earlier.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's from last week, right?
Yeah.
Last week, and
you said your ninja focus was waning, and you were a little concerned about inking it.
Yeah, so this is actually the second version of this, because the first one I bombed. Because I was, again, this is all about practice, right? So I was practicing with the Hunt 102, which I had used before, and man, the Keeper was fighting me, the Nib was fighting me. And I was like, this is crazy. So I tried again.
When you say the Nib was fighting you, was it scratching it up a lot?
It's not that the paper was getting scratched, but it was scratchy. It was scratchy as hell. And so I tried a couple other different nibs, and they seemed fine. But I wanted, the Hunt 102 is like, the lightsaber, right?
The standard,
It's the standard. So I actually did all of that with the Hunt 102.
Wow.
But I was gonna spot blacks, and I was just like, I don't have the mental capacity.
You weren't ready to do your shadow mapping, huh?
Yeah. So
I'm happy with what that means. I know that very well.
Yeah. I found that to be a hard nib to use too.
Yeah, dude. But I was playing around. The first one I bombed, and let me see if I actually have it here. And I just went in just to see what I could do with it. This is all.
Yeah, it looks pretty good, man.
I had scribbles, but in messing it up,
good.
Yeah,
it's fine. A lot of it is just.
It looks good, but it's not your style.
Exactly.
So that's what killed you on it. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just.
It looks great, but it does not look like an Ed Lilly piece.
Yeah, and all this is just me scribbling and playing and just seeing what I can do.
See, everybody in the chat loves it.
Oh, that's awesome.
The artist's eye is a fickle mistress.
I know.
We hate our own stuff, guys.
But I felt like I learned a lot just from messing up, So
yeah.
Definitely, if you're throwing away, tell me where it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Dumpster diving. Awesome, Ed. All right. So next, gonna go over to Yev.
No.
Look at that.
Dang.
Looks awesome, man.
I covered up the cape one more wash of ink,
Yeah.
so it's super black now.
Yeah, I really like that part a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Yeah, now it's the nitpicky, tedious
The scales.
scales. Yeah.
The curve of the scales though around the leg is masterful.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thanks.
The dimensionality is amazing.
Yeah.
John Epple says, "Looks like Barta's been doing her CrossFit." Yep. She does not skip leg day.
It's like, did you do a drawing of from the? Dang it! No drawing from the back. Okay.
Yeah. Big B was wanting you to flip it around just to make sure. All right, hold on.
Sorry, not on this one.
Keep working on that while I catch up on the chat. I'm going to leave you on the big screen for a moment.
All right.
Let's see. There's so many comments in the chat. It's hard to keep up. Got our buddy Eric Howard in here. Says, "Hey guys, it's Sunday, man. Everyone is killing it. So good. Thanks, Eric." I don't know which one of us this was in reference to, but it says how many years worth of practice. I probably been drawing probably well over 30 years, but as far as dedicated, really buckling down and drawing every day and that kind of stuff, that's been the past few years. But drawing.
And you've done a really great job. I mean, really progressed so quickly, I gotta say.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I really buckled down here recently. All right, and then we've got looks like Yev might be frozen. Either that or his hand is super steady.
I think he said for steady.
Oh no, his hand's not moving. He's got the hands of a surgeon over there. John's Comic with Friends says, "Good evening, friends. Welcome in, John. Thanks for
John.
joining us."
What's up, John?
Says, "Hi, guys." K-pop, in reference to Ed's piece, says, "Sometimes you just got to scribble it out." This
Exactly.
is true. And also in reference to your piece, John's Comic with Friends says, "Gorgeous."
Awesome.
And Mr. Colossus Collector, the Colossus Connoisseur, says, "Looks pretty damn good to me."
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ghost Valley, that was from last Sunday.
Yeah.
I can't translate that one, Saki. You're gonna have to run it through the translator for me. Dylan Dietrich says, "Mangelo's the man."
Thanks. You too. This guy, he got a job for DC. He was my student in high school.
Look at this guy.
Oh, nice.
Right out of the
Everybody
gate.
make
too.
sure you go check out Mr. Dylan.
I think I'm back.
Oh yeah, I hear you now, buddy.
There he is.
Yeah,
I
I've
thought
been
the
having
snow-
these issues. Sorry.
I thought the
Yeah.
snow got you. I was gonna send a search party.
No, it's because of cold weather. I think it does that in and out internet kind of thing. But I was
Yeah.
hoping it'll last, so I'm using
Go-
my phone as internet right now.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Ghost Valley says, "Do you ever make a drawing and then flip it over and then realize there was already a drawing on the back?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
every now and again.
I used to do that on purpose just to save paper.
Yeah.
Yep,
John
same.
Resto says the details on John's drawing is just amazing.
Oh, thanks, man. I
I
appreciate it.
agree. And John also says,
100%.
"What's up, Dylan?" All right, we're caught up on the chat. That means we're going to give Mr. Vic Medina the stage. Look at that.
Do it.
It's like you're painting with light.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks really nice.
He is glowing.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love it. Busted
It's
out the
almost
flats.
radioactive.
Yeah, he does look radioactive. Going in
Nothing
there,
wrong with that.
making your cuts.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I love the classic
Oh, yeah.
like coloring style there.
Yep. Looking amazing, dude.
Thank you.
I agree. It's awesome.
This is masterful to watch. Watching a master at work. He's gonna be like, "Oh no." like all the rest of us, we all can see the mistakes in our work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm like, I gotta
Mhm.
fix this and that.
Yes.
And,
Always painfully obvious.
You're going Control Z.
yeah.
All right. We got Trav fleshing out that Batman.
Yeah.
He looks like he's in that classic Captain America, "I can do this all day" stance.
Yeah. I'm gonna. So what? I think this is gonna be the Joker's arm right here, and then I'm gonna
Okay.
have cast a bunch of villains behind him. Just a whole
Oh, there
bunch.
you go. Like
Oh,
he's
nice.
surrounded.
So, yeah, have him surrounded. Kind of make it look like it's like kind of a last gasp, last stand type
Mhm.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That's cool.
Cool concept, buddy. All right. And then pop over here to Big B. Looks like he's roughing out something new.
Yeah, I decided I'm going to go with the surfer. I got a surfer I got to do too. So
You got another surfer going. You rocked a surfer, a couple weeks ago?
yeah.
Nice.
I got a couple requests for surfers. So we'll go with
Awesome.
surfer.
Loving the motion of the figure there.
Yeah, trying to go like dead on right at the camera.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Some classic figure drawing right there.
Awesome stuff. And then
Everybody.
Mr. Guy Dorian.
Hey. Did you pop it on the screen already?
Yeah.
Okay,
Looks good, man.
You threw that together in like while I was talking.
Well, it was a doodle from the other day. So I just gotta sign it, and I didn't have anything. So, but I think what I'm gonna do is, I worked on this series with Louise Simonson for John
Yep.
Carpenter. And I don't know if this is showing up.
Oh yeah, you showed that guy before. You gonna work on inking him?
Yeah, I'm gonna put him out. Yeah, I want to have some fun because I was me and Herbie when we were we would sit at conventions a lot together, and he handed me this pen, and I'm like, what the hell is that, man? And it was a ballpoint pen, and this is what it is. Is this showing on the camera?
Oh yeah, the Uniball.
Yeah.
And it was made for check fraud and stuff like that, and to work really smoothly while you're flying.
Okay.
It's super black, and if you really get the handle of it, you can do a lot of stuff. Inkers used to come over to me. I was sitting. Who was I sitting with? I was sitting with Rob Liefeld one show, and some other inker. I don't know who he was. He came over to me. He was some famous guy. I don't know. And he's like, hey man, what the hell how did you do that? It looks like a print. It looks like a photocopy. It was, I wouldn't tell him, but Herbie,
secret.
Yeah, Herbie handed me this at a show one day, and he told me he was using them to ink at the cons, and I started using them for like my work. And you can't really, you can't really get like that, just that brush stroke, that thick to thin,
Right.
But it does some interesting stuff when you screw around with it,
Awesome.
And so I'm going to mess with it tonight.
Awesome. I'm looking
Oh, I
forward
like
to
it.
seeing
I love the drawing.
seeing how that works
Yeah, it
out.
looks good.
Yeah.
Yes, agree.
Thanks. Yeah, that guy's name is I5. I think I mentioned it before.
Yeah, I love it. It's like
That's
the
good.
perfect dad joke pun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What I love about it is I own it. So
Yeah.
Mm.
Ghost Valley says, I love that pin. It's so good. Awesome. So Ghost Valley's familiar with it.
yeah, it's great, but you really got to, it's not really a professional tool. But
Yeah.
I did this with it. That's right. I did this. I don't know if this is still on the screen.
Yeah,
but
it is.
I did this man thing with it. I was just goofing around.
Nice.
And I wanted to see what it would do, but this is like backer board,
Yeah.
and backer board it bleeds more. But
Right.
so I got that one, and I got this one. This
Wow.
one's apparently a needle point. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll find out.
Let's
see what it does.
Just do that pen.
Awesome, bud. All right. Well, I'm going to take that
Amazing.
down so we're all on the screen. And I'm going to finally start to work on my piece a little bit. Once I do one final pass, let's see. John Epple says, nice. I'm inking Man Thing myself. Very cool.
Oh, very cool.
Very
And
cool.
our buddy Saboteur Comics is back with us again this week. Welcome in,
What's up?
Saboteur.
Awesome. Hello.
All right. If you guys catch anything in the chat while my head is down and I'm drawing, let me know.
Sure.
I'm going to work
Cool.
on my Superman here a little bit.
Let's go super.
Superman.
Actually, I just read the first paperback
Oh, the Absolute.
of the Absolute Superman. I caught
that's
up on
great.
that a little bit.
Okay, now tell me,
Pretty good.
my
Pretty good.
friend,
Mhm.
because I only made it about 2 or 3 issues into it before I hopped off. Did it improve?
It did.
Okay, so I got to give it another little chance.
Yeah, they introduced a nice villain there in
Okay.
issue 6, I think, at the end of it.
Because I thought Wonder Woman was super strong, and Wonder Woman, and of course Absolute Batman.
Hmm.
But I was having a little trouble getting into the Superman and the
it
Martian
goes-
Manhunter or whatever.
Yeah, Superman goes back into his story a little farther down the road, like
Okay.
past the first 3 issues. So you'll need to read that to get the entire story of what happened, like how he
Okay.
got to Earth and
You're saying I got to be patient. I can't have instant gratification.
That's
like,
right.
Like
That's
how
right.
like how Batman gave me instant gratification. They're gonna.
There you go.
Jason Aaron wants to string me along a little bit and get me to buy more copies to get the vibe.
Yep.
All right, Jason Aaron, I see what you're doing.
I finally read
gun.
I've been reading a lot of comics this week.
Yeah, you have. You've been snowed in, dude.
Yeah, and luckily, right before the snow, my package arrived with full of comics.
Ah, perfect.
Nice.
Nice.
I was like, thank you, my comic shop.
So I want to make sure to announce on here, because we have so many people in the chat. I'm doing a giveaway on the Nerdy Musings Instagram. It is for the Spawn Vault Edition Volume 3 with Greg Capullo's original artwork from Spawn. It's 12 by 17. I'm doing a giveaway for a brand new sealed copy of it. All you got to do is head over to my Instagram, click on the post, follow all the steps in the description, and you can be entered to win. And I was going to tell you guys the story of how that giveaway came to be. Are you ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Yes.
So I got really confused because I ordered the book. I pre-ordered it from a place, and then I saw the book was releasing and I hadn't received it yet. And so I emailed them, and they said, "Oh, it's we're not getting it till this day. It's going to be shipping soon, whatever." Like the day after I messaged them, I get 2 emails saying it's shipping, and I notice it's 2 different order numbers. Like they're sending me 2 of it. So I got confused. So long story short, 2 of them showed up, and I'm like, I only was charged once.
Whoa.
So I'm like, I got to
nice.
do the honest thing, and I'm going to let them know, right? And then I sat back and I looked at my wife and I go, I better scroll back in my PayPal and make sure I didn't pre-order it twice. Like order it and forget, and then was like, oh, I got to get it, and ordered. That's exactly what I did, guys. I had pre-ordered it back in September, and then I ordered it again in November.
See, you saw that
So-
Greg Capullo, you saw that Spawn, and got totally thrown off.
Yeah. So this long story short, my mistake is your guys' game. I said,
Yes.
okay, well, it's a
Taking
great
those lemons and
opportunity
making
to do
lemonade.
my first ever giveaway for the channel and hook everybody up. And yeah. And I think all of you
Keep
guys have
enabling.
entered, haven't you?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Selfishly, I
So
hope no one-
Yeah.
yeah, I hope nobody wins. I mean, it's futile attempts. You know I'm going to win it.
Yeah, there's some heavy hitters that got on there and are trying to get it. Mr. Guy Dorian's part of the contest too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody, no bribes, guys. No bribes.
Yeah, yeah. I want to bribe you.
I know. Guy messages me. He goes, I would have offered to trade you some original art if I knew you had that.
Yeah.
I said, oh, yeah.
I happen to work with some pretty famous.
Yeah,
people.
he dropped some names that I almost pulled the contest down. I was like,
Yeah, man. Yeah. But I just whoever wins, and if it is me, I'd be happy. But whoever wins is gonna get a nice piece there. It's really a great prize. And Greg Capullo is just, I mean, his stuff is just so dang right on, man. It's just like
is.
it's just like there's a term, and I always forget what it is. It's like it's not cartoons, it's not real. I think it's called comic reel.
Yeah.
And he does it so well, man. He just does it so well. You know, I can draw personally. I can draw like anything very realistic. I could draw anything, but I could draw like super realistic. But it bores the crap out of me to do that.
Right.
So I'd rather just sit here and do a little bit of, automatic drawing almost, if you will, while I'm working, and I see what have. That's why I like doing creature creation and stuff like that, body horror, because you could do that and just mess with forms and shapes and stuff, and all of a sudden, boom, you know, it's you go, whoa, what's that?
Same.
Anyway, I just want to say something before I let you guys go. I brought some stuff to show you guys tonight too.
Let's see it, dude.
Now, well, you want to see it now?
Yeah, don't threaten me with a good time and then try to back out.
All right, there was a few things I wanted to show you. I have something that almost that I don't think anyone has. I'm going to show it briefly because nobody has it.
This is gonna make me jealous. I'm already.
Well, it should make everyone kind of jealous. I hope it shows up on the camera because I got to turn my light on. Let me turn.
You got the full screen when you're ready.
So, you know, I've been in this industry for a good trillion years, and I started out with, you know, working on like assisting on X-Force and all that stuff. And then I went over, even when I became a professional, I still was like working over at Extreme, assisting on some books and stuff like that. And I used to talk to all these guys from Image and everything, and I was sent something months before it ever was released. And I thought I accidentally found it because I always find like stuff that's like cool, you know, that I forgot about. Is this showing up on camera?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That is a fax I got from Image Comics, April 12th, 1994. Was it?
Wow.
At 12:49 a.m. of the design of the first Spawn action figure.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Oh, wow.
I have never seen anyone have this anywhere before. So I thought I would show it to you guys. And I thought you might think it's cool because I had this months before the figure ever was released.
That's super cool, dude.
Yeah,
That's really sweet.
And then I wanted to show you guys just one other thing right now. Because somebody asked me about like what kind of stuff I did. I want to show you how poor I was. So I was so poor when I was doing my samples, even though I was an assistant, even though I got paid to do like a daredevil job. What do you call that? Bookshelf store. I always forget what that's called too. I'm really bad at remembering names. Like a back shelf story or something. Anyway, so I was trying to become my own artist and get work, and I did this page, but I ran out of paper, and I wanted to do something there was a company called what was it? They had this thing called Ultraverse. I don't remember the name.
Yeah, I know which one.
Malibu.
Yep.
So I used one of their characters in the sample, and I used Ghost Rider, but I had no more paper, and I couldn't afford any, so I drew the damn thing on a sheet of paper. Is this showing up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
So I drew this when I was like, I don't know, 21 or something like that. But look at how small it was. I made photocopies. I blew it up larger to show it at Marvel.
Cool.
But
there's some tiny
really
details.
cool.
That's amazing.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's so cool, guy.
That's crazy.
But I was so damn poor, man. Just like I cut an old piece of bristle in half, and I just drew on that thing, man. But here's the funny part. This is why I tell people stuff like this all the time. It's like, don't worry about if you don't have money. Don't worry about what you're drawing on. If you're doing samples, just do the work and show it, because this is what got me my job at Marvel.
That's
my first
amazing.
Real full book, you know.
Yeah, it's the moral of the story too. You don't have to have all the fancy supplies and everything else to do the work, right?
Right.
Yeah, and then I got one other thing I'll show you later, I guess.
All right. Well, keep us waiting.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know how to recover from that, guys.
I don't know. I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm gonna switch my camera to my face because it's just not.
Pencils down.
Pencils down.
All right, let's see. AKA the silly says my cat wants to steal my attention from the stream and drawing. Yeah, I can't. I have to close this studio because my cats will be in here causing all sorts of ruckus if I leave my door open. They tend to like to chew on the comics on the bottom of my spinner rack, so they are not allowed in this room.
That happens when I'm talking to Mr. McGroovy all the time. His cats will just like completely overtake the screen. It's like, wow, giant cat.
Yep, that's what would happen if we have 6, so there would be more than too many.
I love cats, man.
Too many rescues. They're all rescues, so
yeah, mine too.
Not
man.
too many. I would say just right. I say too many because I
right
know
amount.
Seems like a lot, but for us, it's just right.
That's
Michael
awesome.
Gardner says, "Dang, that's cool." Yeah, everybody's impressed by the stuff you showed, Guy. AKA
yeah,
the silly
cool.
says, "Cool," and Michael
Yeah,
Gardner
man.
says, "Sweet Ghost Rider." Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Man, I was just a kid when I drew that stuff, man. Come on.
Yeah, that's the thing, and that got you the job. That's so cool. Yeah.
You know what I did? I think I said this on the podcast on Nerdy Musings podcast. You know, when I went in there, I was like I was done, guys. I was tired of it. I was done. I did 150 pages of samples before that. I had been working as this. Yeah. I had gotten some jobs. I had a double paid splash I did for the Fantastic Four office. They bought that from me. I did a Daredevil pinup, that Dan Penosian ink that they bought from me. Al Milgram ink, the FF1. And then, I had gotten a Daredevil job to do a 4-page Daredevil backup story. But I still wasn't, and I was assisting on X-Force and all these, hugely selling books, but trying to become my own professional, it was so hard. It was like, I would see all the editors at Marvel, several times a month, and they all knew me, and still it would be like, well, someone will hire you someday, for a full book. And I was ready to quit when I brought that up. That's because I was really ready to quit, and then I got the job that day. So the story, of when you feel like you can't go on, you have to. You know what I'm saying? And that was it.
Yeah, thanks for saying that.
Yeah, it's like
never surrender.
Yeah. I just wanted to say that because some people were asking me questions recently about stuff and things I was telling them, and they want to know stuff. And I know other people, and they feel. I talk to a lot of artists, and who don't. I'm sure some of you guys, like James was saying. Who was it? James saying it, that we all think our work sucks or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Some guys, they really need you to tell them, hey, keep going.
Yeah, I think everyone needs to hear that once in a while.
Yeah.
I just needed to hear it just now, so thanks.
John, you're killing it, dude.
Thanks.
Yeah, anyway,
last month I went through that phase of like, oh God, I'm never gonna make it. And even with the book coming out, I still felt that. Like,
the thing is, John, you did it on your own though, dude. You made a book, and you've already shown that you can do it. So that's a huge thing. Like all the pros I have on, they say one of the best ways to like get into the industry right now is actually doing your own book and being able to show that you can do the work, and you've already done that, so you already have a leg up on a lot of people out there right now.
Thanks, dude.
Yep,
I appreciate that.
100%.
In my opinion, anyway.
No, well, that's the one.
In my opinion too.
My
opinion too.
Thank you.
And I can't wait till I get that book. I'm really
thanks, man. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna put them up. I think in February. I'm just working on like signing them and everything.
It's really good, guys. I happen to be fortunate enough to run a podcast, so I got an early preview, and I read it, and it's amazing.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Fantastic.
Especially considering it was like your first go at something of that scale.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, I think I talked to you about it. It was only supposed to be like 40 pages, but I ended up making it 160.
Wow.
The hard part was teaching while doing it, but I'm still
for
trying to
sure.
get used to that one, but it's good.
Why was it? Why the huge jump? Like, why did it go from 20 to?
As I was writing it, it just kind of the characters just kept sort of extending themselves. So I just kept trying to follow it as much as I could.
They started writing themselves, didn't they?
Yeah, they stretched
they,
out.
They had
like,
more stuff
this
to
guy right
say.
here. Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
No, thanks, man. Actually, I find it. I like making my own stuff more. I feel like it flows better. I just started doing my follow-up book today, and
awesome.
same thing. It just felt a lot easier than drawing somebody
there you go.
else's thing.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah, once you start having that under your belt, you're like, yeah, it's just flows now.
Yeah, it's just fun.
That's pretty
Can't
cool.
wait to see what you're working on, and I also can't wait to see Yev's creator-owned.
Oh, nice! You're working on one?
Man, yeah, I'm working.
Nice,
I'm working. And it's just been tough.
And teaching full time,
manage
right?
things.
Yeah, it's hard.
Both of my both of my, I have 3 classes starting this winter, spring, and 2 of them start tomorrow. So.
Oh. Where do you teach?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I teach at a cooperative here in town.
Nice.
Called Firmly Planted. So.
Oh, cool.
It's for families with homeschooling students, so it gives them like extra classes that they can pay. In the state of Washington, you can pay someone to teach your student directly, but they still fall under your school as you're doing it. So this is a school where teachers come and parents pay the teachers directly type thing.
Awesome.
So.
That's really cool. That's available. Little known fact about me: I was homeschooled from first grade on.
Oh wow!
I freaking knew it. I freaking knew it.
I was in the early days when they because I'm such a typically sheltered, scared to interact with people homeschool person.
That's not how I find any homeschool students.
I did know those kids, but it was because their parents kept them out of public altogether. So I was always involved in the community and martial arts and everything else. Yes. But yeah, I was in the very beginning of it when they were actually trying to ban it.
Oh wow!
Oh wow! And,
I didn't know they did that.
Oh yeah, in the state of Washington, we were actually, my parents and I actually went down to the hearings at the Capitol and were part of witnessing them voting on it and all of that when certain people were trying to get it banned so you couldn't homeschool your own children. Interesting times.
Well, I appreciate your parents' hard work because
thank you, buddy.
It sure helped my 2 students during the pandemic and after.
Oh yeah. I'm glad that it's more accessible and they're making it to where there's opportunities for homeschooled kids to be involved in activities in the community and additional schooling publicly and in programs like the one you're involved with and everything, Trav.
Yeah.
I mentioned that just to give perspective on how much things have changed, because that would have been unheard of back when I was being homeschooled.
I had a student a couple of years ago. He was ended up being my art 1 and art 2 and art 3, so he took it 3 years, but he was homeschooled every day except for that last hour. He will come to my class.
Right.
That's a good one to come
so
to.
that was
yeah,
that was interesting. I was like, okay, let's hope you have fun.
Yeah.
I'll do the work.
I missed that. I was doing that in my head all week.
Yeah, we need to chill out.
Chill out.
We need you to sit
down.
There you go. Yeah. We got to have an Arnold impression.
Next time I draw with you guys, I'm doing a Terminator piece. That's
with
it.
The cold weather, we got to have your Mr. Freeze.
Somebody ever says, chill out. If somebody ever says, I'll be back, I'm like, hey, don't stop saying my lines.
Get to the chopper.
Yeah, I was used to say when we were.
You know, we talk about it so much. The other day, it just popped on my socials. It was like literally like compilation of Arnold's words, the phrases he says. I was like, oh my gosh, perfect.
That's because your phone's been listening, dude.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty much.
Watching and listening.
When we were kids, somebody would say, "I'll be Bach." I would always say, "I'll be Beethoven."
Yeah, there you go. Gotta hit them with the dad jokes.
Anybody on the East Coast that teaches get a snow day tomorrow, like me?
Yeah, do you get a snow day tomorrow?
I definitely get a snow day tomorrow since we don't work on Mondays.
Even
yeah,
better.
you were bragging about that.
Oh, that's right.
To begin
Yeah.
with, yeah.
Yeah.
I had to start bring it up just a little
You
bit.
show
just
off.
No,
I was
but
also thinking about that on Monday morning.
Yeah. Yes, please do. No, from what I've seen so far, how much we've got, and from the past 20 years, we'll probably be out all week.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, in Missouri, yeah.
John just had that schoolboy excitement in his voice.
I mean I can draw more.
You mean I can?
Like, yeah.
Actually, the biggest one is sleep. That's the thing. That's the one thing I don't like about teaching is the sleep. I hate the schedules. I never liked it in high school, and I still don't.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, it's
the chat.
Yes, sir.
Cats are the boss of everything. Yeah, they think they rule the roost for sure. Our buddy Don Williams is in here with us again. Happy Sunday, everyone. Happy Sunday, Don.
So Don is a world class. I've met Don. He's a world class potter.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
He is looking to get back into drawing.
Oh,
so
sweet.
Connecting.
Do it.
So we can maybe do a live.
Yeah, definitely. John Epple says, "Don't stop, get it, John. Don't stop, get it."
Thanks.
And the AKA the silly says, "Happy you didn't quit." I think that was to Guy, but it's right along there.
Yeah, we're all there at one point.
Ash Hughes has dropped off more food in this YouTube community. Thank you very much.
There you go.
If you're on the mobile app, you can hype the video. Apparently that does something now that YouTube likes. So hype points. I can't keep up with all this crud they do.
How do you hype like?
You do that. You raise the roof and you hype it. And John Epple says, "Get to the chopper."
I'll double check. Get to the chopper.
Don Williams says, "Everyone's work looks great. Thank you."
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Richard Westfall has to shut his plant down tomorrow due to the snow. Don says we're all so inspiring.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, if you're on mobile, you can do the hype thing. So anybody, I can see that there's a lot of people watching on mobile. So encourage all the mobile viewers. Hype it up, man. YouTube likes it. Encourage the algorithm. All I care is that more people get to watch us have fun and hang out together and showing what a special community this is, guys.
Well, I want you guys to draw too, so start drawing if you're watching.
Yeah, if you're watching,
pick up that pen and paper, pencil and paper, and start drawing.
Yep. Oh, and that's a great segue to. I always encourage people that are watching to ask drawing advice while you're in here. You have a combined level of experience in here that's pretty vast between all the artists who are in here. So please feel free. Post in the chat and I will put it on screen and we'll each kind of give our take on it. John Epple says, I consider myself fortunate. I got to buy my dream car with money I've earned making comics. There's nothing more satisfying than buying something with money earned by doing something you love. John, that's awesome. I got to do the same thing from jiu-jitsu. Oh, you got a 93 5.0 Mustang. That's awesome. I got a
nice.
2015 Scat Pack Hemi Dodge Challenger that I saved up for and pretty much bought with cash many years ago now. That was like my dream. That was like a 10-year goal that I got to see come to fruition through getting to do what I love, teaching jiu-jitsu and saving my money.
Nice.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Nothing like earning it, you know.
Nothing like earning it, and nothing like not having a car payment. Very nice.
Yeah.
I remember the first time
yeah.
I paid the summer rent now with the comics stuff, and that felt really good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's awesome.
Awesome.
I hope it happens again this summer, but last
It will.
summer-
It will.
It will. It will.
You gotta manifest it.
Yeah.
It will happen.
Just like me winning that Spawn book. It's definitely happening.
Yevgeny, you gotta quit bribing me with all the art supplies. I swear, like
never
every
mind
day-
that. Don't tell.
Every
Don't tell.
day I'm getting a new recommendation from Yevgeny on a pen that he's picked up, or oh, this one's the best.
Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah, gotta try this one. And then, like a dummy, I go and buy it.
No.
Can't help myself.
You gotta enable. Just
Yeah.
like collectors, you enable that, and then we collect art tools. That's what we do.
This is true, yeah. Well, if any one of you guys wins the book, I'll be happy.
Oh, same here.
is-
Any of you guys
It
win?
is
yeah.
it is an
Whoever
awesome.
wins, congrats.
Same.
It's
Yeah,
an
if I win, I'll be
awesome-
happy.
Yeah,
We're all winners, really, right?
Right.
I think so.
I'll be really happy if I win the art book. I mean, if anybody
Yeah.
wins the art book.
somebody's breaking stuff.
Oh, it's my wife doing the dishes. Usually I do them, but not tonight.
Tell her to save the pieces. Don't
Sounds
say
pretty
I
luck
said
usually.
that. Don't
Yeah.
say I said that. I don't want to get you in trouble, John.
I won't.
We want to encourage.
Ed, you said Ed said something about ceramics. Somebody here was a ceramics.
Yeah, Don
yeah.
Williams.
Don Williams.
Yeah, that was my minor in college.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Oh, nice.
I had full 5 semesters under my belt, and it is like it was borderline like, should I go into ceramics?
Wow.
Wow.
I've always found it
loved
really hard.
Yeah. To me, it was like one semester, and then I was throwing, I don't know, bunch so much. I mean, I was in the studio almost every weekend.
Mm.
Yeah, if I wasn't playing ball, I was in there if we were stationed, and not traveling.
And then you
Good
came to
times.
the realization your gigantic hands were too strong for such delicate craftsmanship. Too many
Yes, plus
broken-
all the ghost jokes.
Yeah.
Sorry, that really
I
struck
I
me.
don't know if I can have
Hilarious.
Don't
I
be
can see
sorry,
it.
Trav.
After seeing
I can
you,
see
after
it
seeing
too.
you, I can totally see it.
I'm picturing it right now.
but in my case, it would be like, oh my love, my darling.
I love it.
This is why everybody tunes in
And tunes out.
to hear Yev's. To hear
Like,
Yev's.
Oh no! Did you
Arnold.
hear? There's a Russian Arnold on there. Oh gosh!
That's too funny.
Might as well embrace
Love
it.
Everybody tunes in for the imitation, the Timu Arnold impression.
Timu Arnold.
We have Timu Arnold on our streams,
Oh.
guys.
There you go. That's about right. That's about right. Oh,
I hate
goodness.
to admit it, but it was I couldn't wait to hear it, to be honest.
I
Same.
know, right?
Oh man. Oh, here we go, guys. You encouraging this. This is it. This is why we're here. It's like I'm encouraging him buying tools, art tools, and all that. So
Don says people still hit us with the ghost thing. Yep. Low hanging fruit.
Yep.
AKA says I'm learning ceramics. It's really cool. Awesome.
It is. It is addictive. Watch out.
I just
That's
watched
one thing I learned.
That show, The Beauty, based on the graphic novel.
Oh, so funny story. I'll interrupt for a second. I've known that creator now for about 10 years. Cool. I met him at a con a long time ago, a local con, and hit it off with him. And we've been in touch, and he's going to come on the podcast, but he got busy because that was in the works.
Right.
And that's why he hasn't had time to come on and it's funny because after we picked up all the original Beauty trade paperbacks and my wife read them all, next time we saw him, she's like, man, that's so great. It would really make a great TV show. And he kind of looked at us and he's like, well, you never know. So that show's been in the works for like the past probably 8 years now.
Yeah, it takes a while. It takes a while.
But it's really cool to see him reach that level of success now with it.
Based on the graphic novel.
Now that I've given props about it, are you going to tell us you didn't like it?
No, I liked it, but they had a bit on there about pottery.
Nice.
That there's actually pottery people in Japan. The guy's talking about like, not being happy with the way you look or trying to fix things and or change things and he talks about that there are artists in Japan who people will save their broken dishes and their art is to repair them with
and
put them back together with gold in between the cracks and stuff.
Yeah, isn't it called like kintsugi or something? I think that's the art of doing that.
Yeah,
one of the characters
they were talking about pottery in there.
Yeah, one of the characters in Star Wars, the helmet was repaired that way, and I heard the term for what that's called, where they put it together with the gold. It's really cool.
Yeah, interesting.
Awesome. All right, guys.
Look at us talking about ceramics as well over here, guys. We're a multi-art.
That was your plan all along.
I'm telling you, it was.
Surprised it took you that long.
It's our next endeavor, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Coming soon, the Art Pottery channel.
Hey, the sky's the limit, guys. Sky is the limit. You don't want to pigeonhole ourselves into one medium here.
That's why I did photography in college.
Oh yeah.
Well, I had photography. Nice. I had photography for a year in a gifted school. It was cool because we got to learn how to do everything and how to develop everything. We started off with box cameras, and then we went to 35.
That's right, Richard. It was the stormtroopers in the Ahsoka show. Yeah, their armor was put together with that technique. Very cool.
That's pretty cool, man.
Guy, whenever you mention whenever you mention the gifted school, I think Professor Xavier.
Well, I got it. It was weird because they started an all gifted school, and I had been taken out of classes for gifted program from the time I was in like second grade. So they wanted to do an experiment in Elizabeth, where I was going to school. I was growing up, and they wanted to see what would happen if they get the highest level students and put them all in one school. And I don't really know what a lot of that was all about, but they actually had to fight. My dad was gone when I was 1, and they had to fight. They took my brother Ian into this gifted school in 3rd grade, and or 4th grade, something like that, and they didn't take me. And there was a quota, of
gotcha.
So my uncle was like a dad to me, and he was pissed off. And he went to that school, and he went to the Board of Education. He had all these meetings, and he was, he would bang his hand on the table and stuff. It turns out I'm one of the most famous people who ever came out of that school and that program.
Oh, that's awesome.
It made me feel like crap though, because I felt like, why was I left behind?
Right.
You know? And I had this really high IQ and everything. And then when I got to the school, we had a professor. We had a artist with a doctorate degree. This is like 6th grade. We were learning all about all kinds of art and college level and all that stuff. And it was an incredible experience. But when I always wished I went to college. I didn't. I was 19 years old. I'm sitting there, doing backgrounds on X-Force and shit. So,
yeah.
Most people be like, "Oh, fucking cool," But at the same time, I was like, Ian went. If you guys don't know, I have an identical twin brother who's like an incredible artist, and he went to college while I was sitting there doing all that stuff at Marvel, and he started as an assistant but left to go to college. But I always I don't know how many of you guys went to college, but I always wished I went to college. I thought I could have been a much better artist if I went to college. But I just spent like a bazillion years, hours and years, it seems, just doing every kind of art I could possibly do to make up for it.
Yeah, and
that's pretty much what you do. Yeah.
I was gonna say Ian ended up teaching at the Kubert School for a little while, right?
Oh yeah, he was there for years, and he knows his stuff, man.
Yeah, he does.
You could go. When we were 9 years old, we would go and make photocopies from this giant book of Renaissance artists. So it was like 5 cents a copy at the library. We didn't have a library card, but we would walk out there. It was real far away. We would go there, we'd make photocopies, come back, and we would draw. So I would like to draw Rubens and Tintoretto, and I would draw Albert Dur's, copy his etchings and stuff. And Ian would be like Michelangelo all day and Leonardo da Vinci, and we actually did that stuff, and then tried to draw comics afterwards.
Right.
But it was amazing. It was pretty great. But you guys, I'm sure some of you guys have seen my brother on the podcast. He was on here.
If you haven't, you need to check it out.
Yeah, the dude is like extra smart. I mean, like he's like a legit professor. Fantastic.
It's funny because they're identical twins, but they couldn't be more different.
Oh yeah. I was the guy. I probably would have been thrown out of college anyway.
You're the bulldog.
Yeah.
Out of that pair for sure.
Yeah, we used to say that he was Cyclops and I was Wolverine.
Yeah, I can see it. 100%.
Yeah. I had a conversation with a buddy of mine the other. That was last night actually. It was
Scrapper.
Yeah, I was always a scrapper, man. Be like, but it helped me with the boxing and martial arts since I was 7, and the 15 years of boxing, all that shit and all that stuff. So but.
All right, let's see. 91 Neo says, "Hey James, hey, welcome in." Richard took a calligraphy class in China. It was very cool. Any form of art is worth learning. Definitely. AKA says, "My Duolingo is staring at me sadly. I think I should make a drawing of Duolingo." Do it. Don Williams says, "What is anyone's opinion of coloring with alcohol markers for a beginner?" I don't think it matters if you're a beginner. Like you can, it's a tool like anything else. You got to learn how it works.
I like them. I think I like watercolor better just because I feel like I have more control. But again, it like you say, it just takes time and understanding of how they shade differently, because they shade and they do things a little bit differently. You want to go light to dark with those, and it's really you kind of have to think about it, where you want to go with the piece. I've had a couple times where things didn't kind of go the right color that I was looking for because I wasn't thinking ahead of time where it was going to go. So
Henry Angelus says, I've heard alcohol markers are not archive quality and age badly. It depends on the brand. Copics hold up pretty dang well. I have some Copic colored commissions that are well over a decade old now, and they haven't faded at all. But some of the newer, cheaper brands, they definitely degrade pretty quickly. That from what I've seen.
Oh, I just found out that the Sakura ones aren't archival.
Oh, okay.
That was frustrating for me because these it's the I don't know if this is.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys know?
The brush pins.
The brush pens. Yeah, I found out that they're not because you're supposed to be able to use them with water and it's water soluble and you could make gray tone.
Yeah.
But a lot of guys are using these today, and I've been using them for a little bit. And then I was
David Finch uses those a lot.
Yeah, but I found out they're not like if you drop of water on it, it just bleeds. And I was like, oh, crap.
That's not good.
Yeah. But these pens that I was telling you guys don't bleed.
Edison Neo says, "Hey James and gang, glad to hang out. I'm drawing along with you guys too. Haha.
That's awesome. That's good.
And John Epple wants to know, Guy, which one of you is the evil twin?
Oh my gosh, I got it. Oh, that is hilarious. Truth being told, okay, James, you know me now pretty well. I kind of look like an aggressive guy, and I am, and all that stuff, right? But my brother always laughs. He goes, "Everyone thinks you're the evil one, but it's not true."
He's the cerebral one, though. He's like the Hannibal Lecter. You're like the, you're the scrappy Wolverine.
Up the Hannibal Lecter. Wow.
Yeah. I don't.
It's always the quiet ones you got to watch out for, guys.
Yeah,
you'll learn this.
Everyone always asks us that too, and I'm like, why does there have to be an evil one? Like, what the hell does that mean, man? But Ian said,
whichever one has a goatee.
Ian had a goatee.
There you go. See, it's like evil Spock versus regular Spock.
Oh man,
nice.
You know what? That was awesome. That's awesome.
That's how you tell.
Yeah. We're both really nice guys.
They are. Neither one of them's evil.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Anybody familiar with the Ohuhu markers? Those are the kind of the main competition for Copic right now that everybody's using. I've seen videos, aka where people did a comparison and saw like how they fade over time, and the Ohuhu ones did fade more over time than the Copics. So I think it's a kind of they're good, but you get what you pay for kind of thing in that sense.
Yeah.
And Don Williams says, great information on the markers. Thank you. Oh, and we got our buddy Bronze Age Nerd in here. Says, oh, wow, so much cool art going on at once.
What's up?
Big grip.
Bronze is in the house. Bronze has an awesome channel. He does a lot of stuff with Big B and Travis.
He should be getting
check him out
sooner than later. I sent it out last Monday.
Oh, nice. I'm all caught up on the chat.
Yeah, he did get that piece from you, right, Ed? You got the Cyclops?
Yeah, he got the Cyclops.
I should go around the horn yet again. Let's see. We're going to give Guy full screen and see how fast he works.
I'm trying to go slow with this, so.
Yeah, it's already like 3/4 of the way done.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to slow down, man.
Slow for you. That's slow for you.
Yeah, because when you grow up as poor as I did, man, I didn't even have a bed till I was 13 years old. So I mean, you have to work, man. You know, I was.
I remember you walked uphill both directions to go to school in the 3 feet of snow too.
Right? Yeah.
You know what? You know what? You know, I always have a story. And the first day I got
Yeah.
punished and I couldn't get driven to school. I was getting driven to school. My aunt would pick me up, and I got punished because I was, you know, causing trouble like usual. And I got run over by a car.
Jeez.
Oh
And then the
God.
Wolverine healing factor kicked in, and you're good.
Yeah,
Yep.
I was run over by a car, and I was like, they wanted me out of the hospital because I was, you know, like I was like 2 weeks in or something, and I was rolling around the hospital in the wheelchair, like trying to hit people and shit. So they said you got to get this. He needs to go home now. It's okay, he can go home. So, but I mean, it was funny because I got whacked, and I was like, I just found myself like 25 feet somewhere else and got up. Yeah, it was hilarious.
Holy.
So that's what
I don't know.
happened.
We're glad you're here, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
That's only one incident, guys.
Yeah. One of many. Let's give Big B the big screen. Look at that surfer coming right at us. I'm loving the forced perspective on that leg coming at us, Big B. That's turning out amazing, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, real nice.
It's interesting. I find that you work like from the bottom up when you're doing a pose like that. You usually start with the part that's closest and work your way up the figure.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that way. I don't know.
I find it interesting.
I learned that way.
I find it interesting watching all of you guys. I could see the different ways that you guys sketch and how you get to where you're going. I think it's interesting.
Yeah, and another thing I've noticed is just how much everybody's leveled up just in the short amount of time that we've been doing these streams.
Really? I leveled up, you think?
All of you, yeah. Honestly. Yeah.
So,
It's hard to level up when you're already at 27, though.
After all these years, still leveling up.
Yeah. Well, that brings me to a question I wanted to ask each of you, actually, myself, if I can, James. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Well, what do you guys like? The first thing I do every morning is I study art. I turn on YouTube. I watch somebody draw. I watch somebody ink. I watch a scene on, you know, how to tell a story. You know, some film, something that gets me going with the arts.
Right.
Every single morning. What do you guys do? I want to know what you guys do. And do you guys do that? And what do you do that gets your juices going? And do you study every day?
Yeah, mine's Instagram. Like a lot of stuff on Instagram and YouTube, like the process stuff and everything. Yeah, that's what gets me going. Spend way too much time looking at people's art on Instagram.
Yep. I can relate.
Right now, that's kind of where I'm at, or I'm reading comics because I love comics.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for me, that's it. For when I need to decompress and when I look at art and stuff like that, I'll start reading comics. Or, you know, I actually like to look at artists that are not doing comic art. That's actually kind of what gets me going too. Is I like to look at people who are painting. Who are doing other types of stuff just to kind of get inspired by taking the ideas that they're doing and seeing if I can work them into my art too. Like, how do I take that technique? How am I going to take this technique where we're masking off something and try to get some other effect going on or things like that. And that's a lot of what I like to do and think about too. So
nice.
I mean, for like 10 years I did no comic art and did only traditional like painting and acrylics and watercolor and stuff like that. So with no comic minded thing going on there. A lot of abstract, some, you know, landscapes, cityscapes, that type of stuff.
Cool beans. Everybody else?
Yeah, I usually do Pinterest or YouTube and just kind of seeing what comes, but I'm usually studying a lot of cinematography. Whether it be photos or movies, especially like old movies, you know, studying, you know, Sergio Leone, Kira Kurosawa, these guys.
Oh, you're dropping some good names
dropping
there.
some good ones.
Yeah.
And really just trying to understand how to lead the eye, because I do storyboard art, and so I'm always trying to lead the eye, and then now I have a monitor, a color accurate monitor. So I'm trying to. I have a library card, and on the online card, I think I talked to you about this, James, on the podcast. Like,
that's a hack for people that don't know. You through the library, you get online deal
Any
to where you can get stuff, right?
Yeah, and dude, they have like Jim Lee unwrapped, Greg Capullo unwrapped Batman stuff. So I'm looking at their pencils on a giant screen, like studying how they're doing it. And I'm like, man, they're using a Hunt 102. How do I use the Hunt 102?
Yeah.
But yeah, I love studying comics and studying cinematography and photography, that kind of stuff. And obviously Instagram and YouTube and all the other good stuff. Twitter always has cool stuff.
The usual suspects.
Yep.
For me, it's also teaching. Oh, sorry, guys. No, you can go first.
No, yeah, you good. Do it.
Oh, you sure?
No, you go. No, you go.
No, for me too. I'll kind of go through the Instagram stuff in the morning, and then listening to music and podcasts on the drive to work to get inspired, and then teaching itself, because I just have to think about art from like the point of view of a beginner every time. So that's kind of helpful. I feel like I always have to relearn it every day.
Yeah.
And just some of the ideas the kids come up with too are pretty cool. And then by night, it's movies and TV and comics.
Awesome.
And also painting and fine art, but that's a big part.
Yep. Yeah, I pick up on that kind of same. Yeah, I pick up on that kind of same thing. For me, I feel like I do a lot of rough sketching. That's what gets me going most of the time. I do a lot of composition or do a lot of character sketching in different poses, and even if I'm not drawing anybody in particular or working on some kind of commission, I'll still doodle about 5, 6, or however many like rough ideas, just to have them on my radar, saying, oh, you know what, that one looks successful. What doesn't work and what does work.
I like that. Yeah.
And then I just go back to either working on some commission I'm working on, or I'm still not in the realm of I'm gonna do this warm up ink piece. I just go ink. I still haven't got to the point where I warm up or anything. I just do a lot of sketching. And I do the same thing. I collect a lot of different characters or poses and things like that on Pinterest for like reference for later.
Nice.
So you always keep yourself warmed up.
Yes.
It's good.
Yeah, in that sense, I guess. Yeah. Always ready to draw, because I remember I used to draw when I was a little kid in the kindergarten. I remember sitting at the table just drawing while other kids, I don't know what they were doing.
You use Pinterest though for like kind of a graveyard of photos and stuff for reference.
Oh yeah. Costumes for the actual characters that people already, like Batman, all of them. Any of them, and then like different poses that I find like, oh, you know what, that could be useful later, or this could be useful. Even some weird things like explosions, like smoke, the way smoke looks like in real life, not just in comics.
Right.
It's just things like that. That's what I collect.
I find myself going and getting like all this reference, and I never look at the shit.
Yes.
It's all sitting there, and I'm going, yeah, I'm collecting all this stuff. And then I never look at it. And I'm like, God damn it.
You go back and look at it later, and like, man, I forgot I could have used that.
Yeah.
I think too, that's more of a subconscious thing too, because you're just looking at stuff and putting it in your brain.
Yeah, you're building your visual library, right?
Yeah, it comes out when you draw.
Well, that's how I do everything. I'm dyslexic, so when I read, I just don't look at the sentence. I look at the sentence with a parallax view, and then I'll determine what the words are, because it's easier for me that way. It's the same way with like a lot of things I see. I just snapshot it, and then I go, oh, that's what this is. That's what that is. And I've always snapshotted everything. So I don't know.
Sam says James is working on Clark's bulge. Just for you, buddy. Let me zoom in.
Make sure that's hefty. Make sure it's alien and hefty.
Hey, they don't call him Superman for nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give Superman a kin crotch, okay?
My wife used to give me crap about drawing sexy women, and so I'm like, all right, the guys are gonna have some bulges. You can take a look. There you go. Now you can stop complaining about that.
There you go.
It's funny, Brian. I have to say that because she said that to you, I actually started doing the same thing just subconsciously after we talked about that.
Ron says super package.
Yeah, I had my Wolverine I did a few months ago had a super package. I'm like, oh, this is a little much.
Where did this come from?
Richard Westfall wants to know, how much do you guys study quote unquote bad art? I study bad business by reading Harvard Business School case studies. Learning what not to do is just as helpful as what to do. I think I try to, because art is so subjective, I look at more what kind of dissecting how much of what the person is doing is style versus how much is structural incorrectness, and try to see, like, are they pushing the limitations of what's right, but are they breaking something because they know the fundamentals so well that they can do that, or is it just because they literally don't know what they're doing? So try to learn from everybody, even if it is considered quote unquote bad.
I feel like a good teacher will show you what is right and wrong too.
I had heard
tell your wife the sexy women pay the bills. Yeah.
There you go.
I had heard that Jim Lee was asked that, and he said there is no bad art. There's different. Something like that, like try to find something good in everything that any art that anyone does, and obviously that doesn't mean somebody who never picked up a pencil, but you find, I don't know if that's true. It was just something I was told years ago.
That's kind of the whole try to learn from everybody, like have the mentality that you can learn something from everybody.
Yeah, I feel that way. I honestly, especially in teaching, like I have to. You gotta find the good thing in a beginner's work.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, and there is always something good if it's the idea. I think as long as it's intentional, like if you're doing something with purpose, and you're working hard, there's got to be something good in it.
Well, let me ask you guys:
That's a good point.
Do you think now, like with social media and stuff like that, so many people are afraid to say, "Hey, this doesn't look right," because then people are like, "Oh, you're a bully," that it's hurting artists?
It's a good point.
I think it depends on who that is coming from. Determines a lot of how it's received.
Can you touch more on that? Can you be more descriptive of that, James?
I feel like if that comment is coming from Daniel Warren Johnson or Guy Dorian Sr., it's probably going to be received differently than if somebody who is a lesser artist is making that comment to an artist who is clearly better and more skilled than them.
Even I've seen like big artists comment on somebody's artwork, and the artist was like, "You don't know what you're talking about." I'm like, "Do you know that is?
That's different,
like,
right?"
Yeah. Like, just,
I've seen that too.
I think everybody posts something, and everybody right away goes, "Oh man, that's awesome!" and "You're the best." And I feel creative criticism helps an artist grow.
I think constructive. I think the criticism being constructive is the key thing.
Yeah, always.
Like if you're just tearing somebody's
bully.
work down for the sake of tearing it down without giving them any advice on how to improve.
Yeah.
That's different than just,
Agree.
framing it like, hey, that's cool, but this could be a little bit better. Like, be careful of your proportions, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But with
Yeah,
that,
trying.
being
Sorry.
you
No,
have
go.
fans. You have fans that will tear something up if something isn't good, though.
whatever, I don't know. I don't, for me personally, I don't give a shit. It's like, I don't know. What am I supposed to do then? Oh, your shit sucks. I
Yeah.
haven't heard that before, but I mean, if I had, or if I do someday, okay, great. I'm
Right.
sure you're
Yeah.
fantastic. So enjoy, whatever it is that, maybe you could show me. And if you can't, then shut
Right.
I mean, but, no, I think the one thing that I like,
That's the thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
the one thing I like that James said was, about making it constructive.
Yeah.
I think that's a real key. But I mean, like I wasn't going to do it. My wife convinced me to look at. I'll be doing portfolio reviews on my Patreon.
Yeah.
I just started the damn Patreon, but
Mhm.
but she convinced me to do that stuff. Because I said I just want to draw and post, anecdotes and stuff. But I think it's good. It's got, when we were talking about it, it was like, well, I'll be constructive, but I used to be like, listen, it depended upon how old they were. So like, if it's somebody who I think has talent, but they're like 25, 30, and they really want to get into the industry, but I'll be more specifically correct, and I won't be so gentle, because what happens is when you get into the industry, they're going to kick your ass, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not, there's no, if I'm going to be totally honest, they will brutalize the shit out of you. And I mean, psychologically, and
Yep.
then physically, you will work your ass off. Okay. And when you think something's good and you have plenty of time, I could do that quick. Something's going to happen and you're not. And then you're going to have to kill yourself, or you're going to have physical problems, or something else is going to happen. And you have to learn to get through that, especially if you're older. So, because you have to, it's not that you have to do something when you're young, but it doesn't help somebody who actually has talent, who could actually do it, but doesn't necessarily know what kind of drive they need if you don't tell them the truth.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It
think
just
that's a good point.
it just doesn't, man. Marvel, they chewed me up and spit me out, and I would go in, and they all knew me, and they would, I went into this one guy's office. Okay, I won't say his name, but everyone knows him because something that happened with him became a term that everyone uses in the world. I won't say what it is. I'll tell James another time. But what he was an editor at Marvel. He had me come into his office, and he wanted me to bring my work. I brought it in. I showed it to him. He looked at it. He said, "Sit down." He got a phone call. He said, "Hold on." He looked at it, threw it on the table, continued to talk for 15 minutes. Touching it, looking at it, like it's crap. And he's on the call, and I'm just sitting there. It was supposed to be my meeting with him. And then he's laughing and joking on the phone. He gets off the phone and he goes, picks it up. He goes, "You want me to give you work with this?" And I was like, "Ooh, that hurts."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't say anything. I just said, "Well, I'll try harder. If you tell me what I should do, I'll try to get to do something." He goes, "Draw better." And I was like, and I was like, "Well, I'll try to do that and come in next week and show you some better stuff." And then I shook his hand and I walked out. Now, if we go back to who I am, okay, this guy should have been out of a fucking window. But,
Yeah.
but if you really are going to you have to have really thick skin, guys, and not, and just, you just have to have, and know that there was an agency that told me that those samples that got me the work at Marvel were never going to be good enough to get me work at Marvel, and they wouldn't take me on as a client.
Wow. And then ended up, that's what got you the job, though, right? Like some
Oh
similar.
yeah. Oh yeah, and then when the editor said, I was walking out the door, I turned around, I was walking out the door, and he goes, hey, no, where you going? And he goes, do you have time to work on a Night Thrasher story? And my heart dropped, my throat was, I was, and I turned around, I'm like, well, what's the schedule?
Yeah.
And then he was like,
Nice.
what do you think? This is the deadlines. And I'm like, I'm looking at him going, yeah, I think I can make that work. I got into the elevator. Yeah, I got into the elevator. I was screaming my fucking head off. Saw John Romita, gave him a little like, yo, dude, and then walked out. And, anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
That's
good.
Cool.
Let me catch up on the chat real quick. Bronze has to go. Good luck on the drawing. All right, Bronze, thank you for stopping by. John Eppel says, posting your work online, expect criticism. You don't have to like it, but if they have something intelligent to say, you owe it to yourself to listen. Yep, I agree. AKA says, how do you make criticism sound only constructive? I think providing feedback and steps of improvement are a key part of
Found that.
Yeah, you can't just say your stuff sucks or
exactly.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Just know criticism should come from professionalism. Criticism should come from understanding of what it is you're doing. You're going to criticize Brett Favre. You better know what you're doing before you criticize him.
Yeah. Right.
You better know what you're talking about. So, as great as it is, as anyone can say, I like that or I don't. That right there in itself, if you don't know, if you could have an opinion and see it whether you like it or not.
Right.
But criticism has to come from understanding.
Right. Yeah.
That's all I'll say about that.
All right, let's see. So I stopped at Big B with the last big screen. Let's go to Travis. Travis, you jumped to something else, dude.
I did. I was struggling and I couldn't. I wasn't thinking what character. I was not thinking the bad guys I wanted to put in the background, and so I just decided to take a break from that drawing for a little bit and move on to something else I'm working on for Stevie D.
Nice.
So something I got asked to do. And this isn't a commission or anything.
Doing
like this.
some hand lettering, and then Vic, you have rocked it, dude. You are way far along on this.
Yeah, check that out.
Real nice, dude.
About 90 minutes. We're a little over 90 minutes in. Look at that progress.
Yeah, that's fast. That's fast.
That's awesome.
Yeah, look how quickly he's making his. Look how quickly he's making his cuts with his lasso tool.
Nice,
awesome.
Yeah, man.
That is insane, dude.
Looks like he's on time lapse.
Great job.
Yeah,
good job, Vic.
Consider that an audition.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. He does not only pencils, inks, but he also colors his stuff too. It's crazy.
Yeah, you're bad man.
I get more colored work than I do for pencils. So
good to be multi-talented, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just got to be careful because they see you're multi-talented and they try to give you one rate for 3 jobs.
Yeah, exactly.
I've already gotten that. The one I got recently was if you put less detail, how much will you cut your price?
I will not be doing that.
How about no?
Yeah, that one took me. I was like, what?
Yeah. All right, Yev. Big screen for Yev. You have made a ton of progress as well.
Looking good, man.
Check that out.
Thank you.
that is so awesome, man.
Yep.
I got to take a look.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I love that bat, man. That's awesome.
Zoom back.
Oh man, anything involving Kirby is fantastic.
Yeah, I agree.
Jack is the best. He's the greatest.
Yep. That is amazing, dude.
I actually got my Fantastic Four over here.
Nice. There you go.
Thanks, guys.
Everyone should.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Did you? James, you saw that post I posted recently about the Steve Ditko thing.
Yep. Crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's Jack Kirby's birthday, no
Yeah.
less. It was awesome. It was pretty amazing. And then when I walked out of Ditko's office and I got on the street, I bumped into Evander Holyfield.
I know. I remember that. It's the craziest
Oh.
story. You were like having a day
Oh, yeah,
where you should have went and bought a lottery ticket that day.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
would have lost your
yeah.
luck. Your luck was already ran out after all that.
I don't know,
Yeah,
man. It was
maybe.
like one of those days, man.
Look at
It was
Ed
one of
go.
those days.
Tightened that up quite a bit, Ed. That's looking great.
Thanks, man.
Ooh, I see
And
it.
are you
man.
Man, that
happening?
is sweet, Ed.
I like
you
it.
happen to be using one of the awesome pencils we were gifted by our brother Yevgeny?
I 100% am.
Nice.
Oh snap!
There you go.
Santa Yev delivered the
Using the
60th
500?
anniversary
Trying to get us
Pentel
hooked.
set.
Trying to get us hooked, man.
Trying to get
and
you
he sent
addicted a
us
little.
amazing prints as well. His Colossus Wolverine print.
Yeah, that was freaking cool.
Well, I appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, that was a great gift.
And we're gonna go over to John. He has made an insane amount of progress as well. Look at that.
Oh, jeez.
Thanks, guys.
That's
Nice.
fantastic.
That's
Wow.
wow.
Thank you. Having fun with the white out in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very
Oscar,
nice.
Yes.
Thank you, man.
Very nice.
Rocking the Posca.
Yeah, no, I like them a lot. You can get some nice effects.
Yeah, they work well.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, it's the best like white pen I've been able to find.
Yeah, it's up there. As far as pins, I would say it's the best.
Yeah. Digitally, it's probably easier, but
Well, in the like if you want to use a brush and use the Pro
Yeah.
White and that kind
Yeah.
of stuff.
I have that. I've been using that for like smoke effects. I'm gonna do it for the flames.
Yeah. Man, that is impressive.
Thanks, guys.
Mhm. Dude, so good.
Oh, I have to go after that? Oh, I give up.
Don't. I'm sure it's good.
Here's the
You got this, man.
I didn't get a lot done, because I'm racing
Well, you're the
around
host.
doing
Yeah,
the
you're
chat
the-
and all of that. But
Let me see.
got the face, got the hair rendering.
Looks
I
awesome.
like that hair, man. I really like that hair.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. Made a couple little tweaks to his face.
He looks great, man.
Yeah, the muscles are great, man.
Yeah, that's really good in that.
Superman's
Fixed.
hard. I can't draw Superman. That
I
looks
find him
so-
hard to draw
Fixed
too.
his forearm. Did a little bit on the legs.
The last drawing I did of Superman, I think, is owned by James Gunn.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
nice.
awesome.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's a
That's
good
Dropping a
one.
little name there.
Oh, I used to charge double to draw Superman because I hate drawing Superman.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
think
kidding. I'm not-
everybody has like their idea of what he should look like. So it
Yeah.
can be a hard one to nail.
Yeah, I just thought, it's like, I like monsters and stuff, and
I prefer
Oh,
that
mhm.
too, guy.
yeah. So I would charge double, and people would come up to me. I heard you charge double, and I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, well, this is my price. If you want it, it is going to be double. And I've never had anyone say no, which was hilarious, But one guy said to me, the reason why I asked him, I was like, why are you getting it if I'm charging you double, man?
Yeah,
He goes, because how many Superman drawings are going to be out there? by
right.
you?
Oh,
And
that's true.
I was like, oh, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
I think that's a good segue. Let's wrap the
So smart.
stream up and go around the horn with who
Smart
is your
move.
favorite Superman artist? Who does the best?
Oh,
Your favorite portrayal
that's-
of Superman. So I'll go first. For me, it's gonna be the man Neil Adams.
mm.
Mhm.
That's a good
It's a good one.
John.
Oh man, I don't know. It's either Neil Adams was mine too, or Frank Quietly for All Star.
Oh yeah, that's a good interpretation. Yeah. Ed.
I too was gonna go Neil Adams, but I think for modern day, I'm gonna have to go with Jorge Jimenez. I think he's
Oh, yeah, he's great.
Good call. Good call
Yeah, if
there.
I was gonna go modern, I would go either Jorge or Jim Lee's version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yev.
Yeah, Neil Adams. It's
Neil.
iconic. Superman versus Ali.
Yes.
So good.
Yeah.
But yeah, modern Jorge
yeah.
or,
go ahead,
or
Jeff.
Jim Lee for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Vic?
I'm going to go. Well, my top two is Dan Mora. He's currently
Yeah.
drawing World's Finest, I believe. I like the way he draws him. Has a classic feel to it. And
Yeah.
Alex Ross.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Good call.
Alex does have a good Superman. Man.
Trav?
I'm gonna break the chain, and I'm gonna go with Tim Sale.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Superman for all
nice.
season.
Yeah, it's a
One of
great
the best books.
Yeah.
And then of course, then I'll go. I definitely would throw down with the Neil Adams.
Oh, yeah.
Adams as well. I mean, Jorge and Dan Mora for modern artists they're both fantastic artists. They just are. So, but yeah, Tim Sale's probably my favorite though. I just like the real basic look to him. The way he draws.
Yeah.
Him. Big, but he's it's strong and.
Mr. Bigby?
I don't want to go on. I mean, Neil Adams is a great pick. I always like the way that Perez drew him too. I think he did a really great job.
Yeah.
Jim Lee's a great pick too. So I mean, there's so many great artists out there.
John Byrne did a good rendition of him as
I
well.
love Byrne.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Gary Frank did too with the Jeff Johns run.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Guy Dorian.
Well, I'm going to beat you all. Okay, first of all, Neil, I don't even say Neil because it is Neil. Okay, there is nobody better.
It's too obvious, isn't it?
And I got Neil's Green Lantern right next to me that he did for me, remember? But you guys are forgetting somebody who is an absolute freaking legend, a buddy of mine named Jose Luis Garcia Lopez.
Oh, yeah.
He was so good with Superman that his Superman was the model Superman that everyone was told to use.
Right.
Jose.
True. Yeah.
In my defense, I did not know too many artists portraying Superman, or don't remember their names. I may like the way they drew them. I just I don't have much knowledge of it.
Oh, okay. If there's anyone who doesn't know who Jose is, not Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, not just Jose Lopez. He's incredible. He's just one of the best ever. Whoever touched a comic book page, he's incredible.
Okay. I'll definitely look at his stuff.
Oh, you have to. He's an absolute legend, and he's just incredible. And what a great human being, man! I love talking to that guy.
Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns Superman is pretty cool too.
I just pulled up some images, and you're right. Yeah, there is the iconic look.
Yeah, they literally they released the model sheet.
Yeah, it literally says Style Guide by him.
Yeah, by Jose Luis.
Yeah.
He's the man. He's the man.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Let's finish up with the chat. Let's see. Effing nice, Barta. Vic, that Hulk is amazing. Can't wait to see the Hulk and Thing together.
Oh, thank you.
John Epple says Burns' take was probably my earliest exposure to Superman. Richard Westfall really likes Big B's Superman.
Look at that.
Awesome. Look at that. Yeah, you did the homage to the classic Breaking the Chains.
I actually think I know where that is.
You got it nearby?
Maybe.
That's not the same. That's not the original one. That's a redo. It's not quite as good as the original one did, but
don't show it then.
Okay, I won't show them.
Don't show it, man.
I will show them the one you gave me.
Well, I drew it live on one of your live streams.
That's
nice. Well, gentlemen, we almost hit 2 hours today. We're close to an hour 50 minutes in. That means we were having a great time. We had tons of viewers, tons of interaction on here. It couldn't have gone better. I'm going to throw everybody's Instagrams up here, starting with my own. Make sure you guys go over and enter that contest for the Greg Capullo Vault Edition, Spawn Vault Edition. featuring high resolution scans of Greg Capullo's Spawn artwork. And the coolest thing about that book, guys, is that I didn't even realize until I went through my personal copy, there is a whole pencil gallery section in the back of scans of all his pencil covered work. And it is incredible to see how loose he leaves it. I would be intimidated to ink it because he leaves a lot of room for interpretation on there.
Well, that's cool to see, though.
Yeah. So that's make sure you guys go enter the contest. You have until February 6th to enter. Next up, follow Mr. Bigby. He's got two. He's got Bigby McFly, but I'm putting specifically Bigby's art on here so you can follow his art dedicated Instagram. Most of these guys also have YouTube channels, so make sure you search for those. Next up, Mr. Yevgeny Sokolov art on Instagram. Check him out. He's got all sorts of cool stuff in the works. You can get prints from him. He's constantly producing amazing work. He's doing sketch cover commissions. Travis, you can follow him over at Comics Limited. Also staying busy producing a lot of different artwork, doing work for charity, doing all sorts of great things. Got Mr. Edward Lilly. Eno, the Desert King, will be coming soon. How's that coming along, Ed?
I sent off my second draft to the printers because the first draft did not come out good. The cover didn't come. The interiors were fantastic, but the cover
While I
didn't come
am doing this, I'm going to give Guy the full screen because he's showing off something else. Look at this Spawn piece.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Sweet.
That's amazing, dude.
Holy cow.
Fantastic.
Is that also done with that same kind of pen or something different?
I love it.
I don't know. I think it was just a pen that was hanging around the house, and I just grabbed it.
Sharpie, a crayon.
Yeah.
Mr. Victor Medina, you can follow him on Instagram, Art of Victor Medina. Mr. John Mangello, you can follow him, also producing crazy work, doing commissions, doing his own books, staying busy.
Thanks,
Last
man.
but not least, Mr. Guy Dorian Sr. You can follow him, Guy Dorian Sr. Art. Also, make sure you guys go over to his Patreon. Get signed up on Guy's Patreon. Put him to work.
Yeah.
Portfolio reviews, commissions, all the fun stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to start doing a lot of stories and stuff. I'll finish the Ditko story there too. And
Nice.
I actually have other pictures. I have a picture with the security guard from that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You have the Evander Holyfield picture too, right?
Yeah, I have the Evander Holyfield picture, and but I have a lot of other stuff that I found in my boxes from days of the past, and I'm going to show a lot of stuff just specifically on there.
Very cool.
That I thought people would like.
And make sure you join us every Sunday, guys, live at 5 p.m. Pacific time. The group is growing every week. We can only fit 10, so we're going to only be able to let a couple more people in with us. We're going to have to start getting picky. You guys have made the cut. I consider you all regulars, but we got room for a couple more people to join us on these because StreamYard caps it at 10, I believe, for me. So, and if you're enjoying these guys, if you're enjoying the Sunday Draw and Chat streams, please hit like, subscribe, and share with a friend. It's just going to help it get seen by more people, and it's free to do. Greatly appreciate everybody. One last time through the chat, well, Guy Dorian shows off that beautiful Superman Muhammad Ali Neil Adams.
That's the one. That's the one.
There it is.
Don Williams says, great stream tonight. Thank you, Don. We're going to get you on here, hopefully. Michael Gardner says, hell yeah, awesome work. Enjoy watching and learning. Edison Neo says, awesome stuff, guys. Thank you so much for everybody who watched, everybody who tuned in.
Hey, James, can I plug my Lostlanders book? Okay, Lostlanders. Go to lostlanders.com or contact me online. My Lostlanders book with my partner Thomas Chalemi, and we have a group of a bunch of other people like Walter Simonton, Louise Simonton, Chris Ryall, and others who got involved, Scott Hanna. And it's out now. It was pledged and succeeded and all that stuff. And we're now going to be making all these new toys that we're going through right now that come with it, and all kinds of other stuff that you guys are going to get to see. So if you want to start off, it's a great way to start off with the graphic novel. And it's called Lost Landers. And it's just look up Lost Landers. You'll see it. And you can find Lost Landers on Instagram.
Very cool. And I just got a text saying the Seahawks won in the playoffs. I hear explosions going off. People set off M80s and all sorts of things, fireworks whenever they score and whenever they win.
I don't want to hear any of this. Okay?
I'm telling you.
I'm a Green Bay fan.
We got to jump on the bandwagon. You know, being a local here, you're expected to love the Seahawks. So just putting that out there. I don't even watch, but apparently they're going to the.
I'm with you, guy.
They did well.
I just want to say I don't want to hear any words out of you anymore if you talk about football. But anyway, I want to say thanks, guys, for having me here. I really appreciate all of you, and it's very kind of you.
I appreciate all you guys being here. This is awesome. I look forward to it every week.
Same.
Everybody, thank you for watching.
You, guys. Hey,
thanks for having me,
ending
guys.
the stream. Have a great rest of your Sunday,
care, everybody.
everyone.
Have a good night, everybody.
Take care, everyone.
see you later.